Yes, you have now clocked into another episode of the Part-Timers podcast.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Part-Timers podcast. Today we're here with Rangs, we're here with Wegz, and myself, Tevin. How's everybody feeling today?
Man's feeling glorious, fam.
Shut the fuck up, man.
I just clocked why he said that.
Man's feeling glorious, fam. It's been a great day today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still,
Why has it been a great day?
I tell the audience, yes, it's been a great day for many reasons.
I'm gonna drink.
As you know, City supporter. Just watch them lift the Premier League again.
Fam, you're not really a City supporter. Let's just start off there, innit? You support Arsenal, bro. Like, let's tell the truth here.
We're still doing this, man.
It's the truth. Gotta talk about the origins, fam.
Damn.
No. You see how man's just ruining man's glory today, fam.
Man's putting his shade.
Man, head of shade on the thing, man.
Bruv, you should be cheering Pepe and them, man, fam.
Bro. That's deep, Tevin, bro. Man scored a couple goals this week, and man said, shout out.
I don't know that, man.
Sorry, do you know what's funny about that? I can't even lie. You see all the Arsenal fans, these men are talking about Pepe's ball and this, that, the other. Bruv, you man are ninth, and it's the end of the season. You needed to do this at the start, fam.
I think they finished 8th still, but
it doesn't matter, fam. Them man are there fighting with Everton and Fulham and them, man, fam. Nobody got time for that. Fam, anyone can ball at the end of the season when no one's playing for nothing, man. Come on, man.
Hey, bro.
But yeah, anyway, sorry, yeah. Let you have your.
Hey, let's cut that bit out. But anyway, bruv, it's sad because at the end of the day we're losing Sergio Aguero, one of the most deadliest strikers that we had for a long time now. My man's leaving, so. But again, it was a good way to obviously send off. He scored 2 goals today. Good way to see it out and go on to his next career at Barca. But it's a good day,
Career like he's about to be a plumber or something, fam. Next club, bro.
That's going to Barca.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna have a holiday there to play Messi.
I can't lie. I respect Sergio Aguero's career at City. I heard earlier on the pre-match stuff, he was saying that how the United fans and the City fans in Manchester both show him respect whenever they see him and whatnot. Because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's very rare that you hear someone come from abroad in this day and age and score nearly over 200 goals or near 200 goals in this day and age. Like,
don't worry, Timo Werner's gonna do that next season, fam.
Man said 200 goals in one season. Yeah, Tev, whatever you're on, get me on that.
He's gonna start his campaign for 200 next season, fam.
Bro, without VAR, I saw something about VAR cancelling at least 14 goals that could have been for him, and he scored like 12 goals. Yeah, and he scored like 12 goals.
He cancelled all the other ones by himself.
That's true. Yeah,
I know. To be fair, I feel for him, but I think eventually he's gonna come good for Chelsea, personally. But
yeah, I think he'll come good eventually. But I just like winding him up now. In the meantime,
Sergio Aguero, I'll give him that moment, even though it's painful when I hear Aguero.
I'll never forget that, bro.
Fuck Martin Tyler or whoever it was trying to scream that shit down. I was like, fuck, bro. Oh, QPR. This is why I hate QPR. They're so fucking shit.
Nah,
that fucking shit.
Joey Barton should have definitely got fined for oh shit, my bad. Joey Barton should have definitely got fined for match fixing on that day still. No,
fam, there needs to be some research done into that. 100%.
That was match fixing.
Ex-City player.
Well, you man trying to get the thing backdated, brother. Get your Premier League title.
Asterisk, fam. Asterisk. The same way Liverpool won the title last year, fam. There's an asterisk on that. That's the COVID Cup.
That's true.
Trust me. Who wins a league with water breaks and 5 subs? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. What's that, bro?
Because it's sunny.
Because it's sunny, bro. That's a league my nan could play in, fam. Water breaks and 5 subs. Come on, man.
It. Water breaks every 20 minutes,
But you know what's banter? The fact that their fans for the first time came back to Anfield, I think, today, and they're battling for 4th. These times they won the Prem, asterisks, but they're like all their fans are in the stadium there, and Sadio Mane has got his powers back all of a sudden now.
Yeah,
But it's mad though. I can't lie. That's proper jammy, fam. How them man have actually scraped a top 3 finish, having been poor for this long. But then
how they done that
It's
is
spooky.
crazy. I feel
That's
sorry for
mad,
Leicester
fam.
though. Leicester had a good touch. Just the fact that they won the FA Cup as well. I thought they were going to get the job done today because I
Yeah,
thought
so did I.
Spurs
fam.
got nothing. Spurs got nothing to play for. They're upset Harry Kane's leaving. They was like, cool. I thought they were out, but you know what?
Fam, do you know what they were battling for, Tottenham?
Harry Kane's golden boot.
No, the Europa Conference League.
What is that?
Some
What is
new
that?
thing. I have no understand. I think it's the battle to get into the Europa, but it's spooky.
See, this
What
is
is it?
And this
They're
is what
doing
Arsenal
playoffs.
are trying to battle for on the last day as well.
What they're doing playoffs for Europa League?
I think so. I don't know what it is. I
Wow.
think it's either, you know how they used to have the Intertoto Cup
Yeah.
back in the day where Fulham used to play bare teams.
Back
I
days.
think it's something like that, but they're trying to renovate it.
That's
Wow.
mad, man. Do you know what's
This
even
is
funnier
what-
about this? This is the nonsense that just running it back to the ESL thing, bro. These man will try to make a league that's more interesting. Now the man are gonna have you lot watching fucking Spartak Moscow versus Rangers on a Wednesday, fam. Who wants to see that, fam?
Rangers won their league. Let's respect that.
Fair enough. Okay, no disrespect
I
to
hate
Rangers or whatever, but I don't know. Hibernian, fam. Who wants to see that, bro? Who the hell wants to see that,
Tevin,
fam?
you ain't lying.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
You ain't
Nah, I
lying.
hear you.
But
For real.
I think it's Tottenham just making a rebuild trophy just to give something to Harry Kane to keep him.
Nah, he's out, fam. Harry Kane's
Well,
done.
he don't give a shit. He
He's
said,
done,
I'm
like-
done, man.
Do you know what's crazy? Even with the Harry Kane thing, I think he was actually done last year. But that man was like, nah, stay. We're gonna give it one more year. We're gonna try and get Gareth back. We're gonna, they was telling him we're gonna bring in more reinforcements.
Bring
We're
the
gonna
old
make a
band
big
back.
push. Yeah, the old band, whatever. And I think he's finished, fam. He's out, man. Did you not see the clip of him the other day when he's like, "What's the fucking point, man?" During the game,
Yeah.
that boy is gone, fam.
Nah,
But
nah.
yeah, funny enough, it's crazy what the rumors are in terms of where he's gonna go. So like, what? There's City that are vying. Obviously, you lot have just lost Aguero right now. Man United desperately need a number 9, number 10, whatever striker. Who else is there? It's funny that there's no Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea are rumored as well. It's funny how like no foreign clubs have been rumored or even
Because they're
touted.
broke.
Yeah, most of the ones are, they're broke, bro.
They broke. Like
Right, yeah.
Real Madrid, I think the only way they will even try to get him is if they try to offload Hazard this summer.
No, they're selling Isco, Ramos, Varane. I can't remember.
Yeah, Varane.
There's two more players. There's two
Bruv,
more players.
Man
Marcelo.
United need to be at the front of that line if they're sailing the rain, fam.
They're having a clear out, bro. They're getting rid of Bear Dog. So if that's the
Bruv,
case,
we need to do a swap deal for Harry Maguire, fam. Take the fridge, fam. Take the fridge.
Tevin, what are you talking about? bro?
Bruv, I'm staying consistent, bro. Harry Maguire's trash, fam.
yeah,
You ain't never gonna hear me say he's hard, fam.
I'm not saying he's hard,
he's-
but he's not terrible.
Bruv, he's terrible.
he's consistent. Tevin's consistent.
For the
Harry
first-
Maguire
yeah.
has been a very good defender for Man United this season, especially.
Mm, mm.
When he
Bruv,
hasn't played, Man United looks shaky.
Fam, I remember him getting put in a blender by, what was it, Bergwijn in the
Bergwijn,
first
yeah.
season, in the first like week. Man got put in a blender, rude boy. You're talking about that's good.
Yeah. Don't get me twisted. It was a shocker. But
Man can find multiple points and I can say this is poor, fam. Man
Yeah.
called slab heading. Bruv, how you call slab head, fam?
Yeah.
That's what you're known.
that's the fans
no.
calling him that,
No,
Tevin. That's like you
people
calling
call
him that. It don't make
slab
you-
head, you know. Come on,
To
man.
be fair, we were at shambles at the beginning of the season as well. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, we just all of a sudden.
Everyone was exiting Laporte.
Yeah, Do you know? I hate certain fans that just come with some madness. You know?
And I
No, Laporte-
best believe Tevin's that Man United fan though. If Harry Maguire takes us to win the Premier League, yeah, he's been all right for a minute. He had a good
Nah,
season.
never.
He had a
never,
good
fam.
season. If he
Never.
picks up a Premier League title,
You will never hear
there's
me say
certain
that,
people on a list, which
You'll
I'm
never
going to
hear
be
me say
asking
that.
questions.
Bruv, you still bruv, he could be the one lifting the trophy. I'll say he's still dead, fam. I'm consistent, bruv. I don't rate him as an 80 million pound defender who's supposed to be the captain of Manchester United. I don't think he's levels, man. It's the same as Ollie. Everybody's like, oh yeah, we've come second, we've got Europa, the final, blah blah blah. That doesn't mean he's levels, fam. It means he's just managed to tick along and do what he needed to do at the point, fam. So yeah, that's my own opinion.
Progression, isn't it? Progression.
What progression, fam? Tell me what progression this is. What progression?
Last year we were we just got in the Champions League on the last day where Leicester got pipped. as well. We had to beat them. This year we're in a final and we've secured second comfortably.
Fam.
And I'm not gonna lie, at stage it was Man City and United for the title. Let's be honest.
You see when Mourinho got us the Europa League final, he came second, and that was
Mourinho weren't fighting Man City though. Man City were blowing us from the whole beginning of the season.
Bruv, we weren't fighting Man City either, fam. That man ran away with the thing, and that just in like January, bruv. What the fuck?
I mean,
come on, bruv. Like, let's be real here.
But there's a progression though. Tev, we're at top of the table. We're never like that when Mourinho's there.
Bruv, and how long, bruv? Do you know what? It doesn't matter whether you're top at Christmas or whatever, fam. What matters is what.
It wasn't Christmas. It was March. It was March.
Don't matter, bruv. And yeah, see, okay, well, cool. Top of the table in March. Then what happened?
Probably fair.
The man crashed and burned, and now we're second. Spun out the Champions League, playing this Europa League thing, fam. There's not progression, fam. What progression? Tell me, from when Mourinho what didn't he win like the FA Cup? I'm bare going on about this. I actually don't even care that much, but yeah,
I can tell.
Yeah.
This is why it's spoilers. It's spoilers.
No. Do you know what it's got? Do you know what you've got me talking about? Is you got me defend. You were trying to defend these man and their averageness, and that's what's getting me mad, fam. Like, you're trying to defend these average dons. That's what's getting me irate.
Alright,
you might get in some fresh blood in the summer, you know.
It's not gonna happen, bro. I told you. Listen, Ed Woodward couldn't organize a pint in a fucking pub, fam. He's not organizing no deals.
He'll be gone. I thought
he was staying until like the end of the year or something like that.
He's going in December.
He'll be gone.
They've got a new structure.
Okay. When's the transfer season? During the summertime. So man's gonna be the one who's doing the deals, bro.
Yeah, but no. But he's leaving because the Glazers are letting him go.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be.
I hear you, but Man United have got a director in charge now, so there's a difference.
Who's the guy then?
I don't know the guy's name, but they announced it in like March.
Bro. See, that's how you know nobody, fam. He's a guy off the street, fam.
Nah, right. Part of the Man United setup, bruv. Don't do that.
Well, maybe for you, yeah. Hopefully that Ed Wood has taken charge of the transfer situation. And maybe it might be something serious. You never know. You might be linked with the big guns. You never know.
I know, yeah.
Anyway.
If Sancho or Kane or Haaland comes to Man United, Tevin is talking Greece for the next 10 summers.
Oh yeah, no, 1,000.
And he won't. You know what thing he won't be doing? Oh yeah. Ed Woodward was involved. He won't be saying that. He won't be saying that.
You know what? I was saying now, yeah. This is the final chance that Ed Woodward has.
Give me a break.
Because you know what? You know what it is, yeah. You lot are forgetting, yeah. He's the one who's spending 80 million on Maguire. He's the one who's buying Di Maria for one season. He's the one bringing in Falcao on a fucking wheelchair and knitting gloves, bro. Thought he's done, but he's bringing him in.
But he's also the guy. He's also the guy under Oli.
Man brought in Bastian Schweinsteiger, fam. He's been slow his whole career. You think he's gonna come to the Prem at 35 and ball? What is that?
I'm not having no shade on that guy, bro. He's a baller. Tevin, there's a line, you crossed it. Bastian Schweinsteiger is not the hill that you want to die on, bro. I don't care about his speed, technical ability, top notch, one in history.
But when he came to United, he wasn't the Bastian Schweinsteiger that was, huh?
Because Van Gaal was playing flipping defensive football.
Either way, fam. We look like a retirement home for top tier players before they go somewhere else, bro.
Anyways,
look at the history, fam. Look at man like Falcao, top tier in Europe.
Shout out Oli for bringing Fernandez, isn't it? That's what I'm saying.
Fairs.
Yeah, I give him that. Fernandez is a baller still.
Shout out Oli for transforming Luke Shaw. Shout out Oli for bringing Wan-Bissaka. Shout out Oli for transforming Pogba.
Pogba.
I mean, yeah, he's made it work.
Anyway, man. But Pogba's playing left wing, bro. How does that mean?
Shout out Oli for bringing Cavani then.
It's true, he's playing left wing.
Shout out Cavani, but
I didn't say that. Fuck that guy.
Anyway, but we have been so far off the track. I'm just waffling about this anyway.
Let's go back to the Premier League. I got a couple questions about the Premier League this season to ask you lot.
Sure.
Who has been obviously not from the top four, like the big teams? Like, who's been your top players which have shocked you this season of how they've performed this season across the league?
Well, I'll go on. I'll let you go first.
But no. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. Yeah, you can lead.
All right. For me, obviously, I would go back to start of City. I would say John Stokes. What he's able to do, someone who was looking like was going to leave at the end of this last season,
Mm.
we thought he's done out here.
I hear that.
What he's able to transform in terms of having a good partner next to him, Ruben Diaz will be the blessing in disguise of him coming through, securing him to say, listen, this is how we're going to do this thing, showing him how to defend again. Because I feel like a lot of people expect Stones to be the ball passing player, the one that's going to take the ball and just. He's talked a lot about his skill and how good he is on the ball. I think Ruben Diaz reminded him, bro, that's all well and good at that, but remember, you're a defender. So, bro, what he's able to do, how he transferred, and just became so efficient and so just like a real centre back. I mean, it was incredible. He had a great season, so I would say he definitely shocked me because I thought, yeah, this guy he can't defend. Yeah, he can't defend.
He was shaky before.
Yeah, he was shaky, but nah, he ain't shaky no.
No, I can respect that one. I can respect that one. Kev, you got one, or do you want me to drop mine?
Are you looking for just one player?
Now, 3 ideally, but just as much as you can think. But for me, one person that surprised me based on this is like I think their second or third part of a stint in the Premier League, Patrick Bamford. Patrick Bamford surprised me, and to be fair, the whole of Leeds did, of how their style of football, man marking and whatnot. But Patrick Bamford, huh?
That shouldn't be a surprise. Their man were playing like that in the championship, and they were playing impressive stuff. It was. I get what you're saying. It's a championship, but it's like, bro, if a team is playing different and you're playing with certain tactics and whatever, do you know what I mean? It's a fresh brand of football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
With 11 men that are trying to score from.
Yeah, I bet. But even I think Leeds finished, I think I'm gonna say 10th or 9th even this season, and for like a promoted team, I feel like. Yeah, there's one team which always does well. I think like Wolves did well, Burnley did well at one stage and whatnot. But Patrick Bamford was like, he proved that he could hold his own in the Premier League and scoring big goals against big teams. And it was like consistent throughout the season. And he was being effective to the point where he's even got the England call up. So as a striker, like obviously Harry Kane's the pinnacle of English football or whatnot right now. Yeah. But as another follow-up English striker, hardly been injured, like, he can play the hold-up man. He scored some outrageous goals. He could score the simple tap-ins. He's a very complete striker for me. But yeah, I think he stood out very, very big for me this season.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, I probably have to go with Luke Shaw, fam. Luke Shaw was looking like he was done out here. That man brought in Tell and said, bruv, we've seen enough. The 30 mil we put in there, we're okay to let it go now, fam. Man like Teller's got on the bench. Man said, yo, where's the treadmill? I need to get fit again, fam. I feel like with Luke Shaw, it was more of a confidence thing, I guess. And I guess he needed to know, boy, these man signed a Don from, I don't know, was it Porto? Saying, that man saying, I'm on the way out, fam. So yeah, let me start playing harder. And yeah, he came through, did his thing. Another player, Ollie Watkins from Villa.
Yeah, I agree.
He's been showing his feet like, yo, he's actually starting to find the game and starting to feel it out. I feel like give him another year or two, he's going to be dangerous. I don't think, and that's the thing with Villa, they've got so many of these young ballers that it's like, if they can keep them, they're the ones who are going to be challenging in the years to come. But I think they're going to be sold at some point. But yeah,
probably.
Yeah, definitely to keep hold of
Ruben Diaz as well. Coming out of nowhere and becoming an elite defender in the Premier League, like you said, helping John Stones come back out, or even shoring up Man City's defense, I should probably say. But yeah, man, he's a player like what? He's at 23, 24.
Yeah,
starting to make his feet as another one of the elite defenders in the game. That's pretty cool, man.
No, that's true. I mean, for a young guy, I mean, at the age of 23, to potentially take a team to a Champions League final, win a Prem, win a Carabao Cup. That's big to have that.
First season playing, bruv. That's incredible.
Yeah, he's young. I mean, Portugal got a very good centre back there. It could be dangerous.
Yeah, man.
I'd say But Rangs, you got any players?
Who else I think was very impressive? I'm trying to think. Rudiger. I think
Really?
Surprisingly, I'll tell you why. Because initially, when he came through, because with Lampard, he was done. He didn't play anymore. He was benched. We're not going to see you again. I thought he was done.
It was Silva and Zuma.
Teacher came, put his arm over him and said, "Yo, I got you, my G. I'm going to show you. We'll just play." And then there was one game I think he played. It was against Leicester, actually. In the thing.
FA
The
Cup.
recent one, the recent game. No, that was the one after that.
Okay.
But his performance, you could just see, he just played with confidence. He just think, I'm the guy.
Yeah.
Lampard didn't know what he had. I'm the guy. And bro, how good he was playing. I was like, nah, he's actually improved a lot, especially in that short period of time. So I gave him that. Maybe not of the whole season, but I guess from that position, yeah, I really rate his performance.
Nah, that's fair. I think that's a good surprising shout. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't think Rudiger, like, Tuchel's only had what, about 2 months, 3 months. I'd say yeah, in those months. But for the whole season, I feel like that's a wild one.
Maybe you're right. Not
But
for the whole season.
one player for me that's been a surprise, because I knew he was good, but when he made this move, I was just like, raw. Like, he just scores bare goals. Diogo Jota. When he went from Wolves to Liverpool,
for real.
I was stunned about that move, because I was thinking this is some needless move. Are they trying to get a replacement for Mane and Salah? But I don't know how. Like, obviously Liverpool had a turbulent season because of injuries and whatnot. But Diogo Jota, bruv, when he started, on fire. He was flaming out. Man had Salah keeping quiet, Mane keeping quiet, Firmino, let's not even get into him. But he was doing dog's bollocks this season. I'm not even gonna lie. I got to rate Jota.
The dog's bollocks, you know.
It was doing bits. It was doing bits. I can't lie.
Bro, them phrases there, fam. Man said the dog. But yeah, man.
What? Who's been your player that you've been most disappointed? This can only be like one. Right. Tevin's coughing already.
Tevin's already gearing up.
But the whole season, if you had to pick someone from the whole Premier League who's been disappointing,
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Timo Werner.
I'm dead. Yeah, Timo Werner's been a disappointment, but I don't care because it's not disappointing me. But you know what I mean? I want him to keep missing, bro. Disappointing player of the year. I mean, I said him earlier, right? He's always gonna be this. You know what? Now there's actually more disappointing players.
That's what I'm trying to say.
There's I'd say Martial, bro. Probably Martial's been a big disappointment this season.
I can hear that.
Personally, I'm calling for Martial to get sold. I feel like he should. Yeah, I feel like Harry Kane's on the market now. Martial and 60 million. Let's make it work for him.
Okay.
Does that sound crazy?
Ed, you heard Tevin. Yeah,
bro. But bring me in, man. I'll help you patting the deals from. Man's like Mav Cart right here, bro.
You're wild.
I think Tottenham would accept that deal. Well, I'm actually I'm not saying that because Daniel Levy's a mad man.
No,
but
if you offer a player in Martial is a decent player and 60 M's, come on, man.
Yeah, I think that's a not bad shout.
Harry Kane's got 3 years on his contract. That's about 50 mil per year. So let's just deep it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Yeah, I know. That's the only.
Daniel Levy is not selling that guy for less than 130 M's.
I think we should pay for him at any price. We should just pay.
Wow. I'd rather save that money for Haaland, but that's just me. Anyways, back to disappointing player.
Timo Werner for me.
Timo Werner?
Yes, I'm gonna say Timo Werner because of just what he done last season when he was at RB Leipzig, and just how confident he was in front of goal, doing everything that he was. He made it look easy. I know it's a difficult ask to come to the Premier League and perform at that level first season. Cool. That's why I'll give him time. But you would think that he was able to adapt quickly. He's got a little stature on him. He's very fast. He could be one of the quickest players in the league. We've seen that's pretty much how he got most of the stuff that he does. We thought that he was able to adapt and just hit the ground running. But seeing him in front of goal,
it's not scary.
He's supposed to be a striker. It's like, go, yeah. I'm more scared of him passing and assisting than I am him being in front of goal. Because it just looks fair. Composure literally breaks down completely. And I was like, it's scary how you can go from a player and just in a different league who scored how many, 40 goals, 30 goals this last season, to come into the Premier League and don't even look like you can score 2 goals. It's crazy, bro.
No. I think he's got like 12 goals, all comps. And that ain't cutting it for a striker at a big club.
Yeah, it is not. It's definitely not cool. But and I hope maybe it'll come good. Maybe the second season, you never know. But as in terms of first season, disappointing.
No, I can respect that. I can respect that. I think my disappointing player has been Dele Alli. And that's obviously partly to Mourinho, but
Yeah,
even the
I'll give
games
you
I've
that.
seen him play, I feel like Dele Alli has not been the guy he was like 2-3 years ago, where he was doing the business for Pochettino. Like, yeah, him and Mourinho clearly didn't see eye to eye, but even the games where he's been playing under Ryan Mason, he's been okay, but it's like it's not the same guy which is gliding across the pitch and having an effect on games for Tottenham. Like, to get benched for Lo Celso, like Lo Celso is nice, but he's just nice. Dele Alli used to be a different kind of gravy. Like he used to get past people, and it was like, yo, this guy's sick. That's what.
Yeah, they were saying next labs. They were saying
Exactly.
next labs. That's a big statement.
Exactly, bro. Think about how the fall off has been mad for him. It's actually been a crazy fall off. I mean, he's what, 23, 24 now? His fall off has actually been crazy. So for me, yeah, being a bit of a disappointment of a season, he could have pushed on, because if I'm seeing it right, Gareth Bale obviously has hamstring injuries. He's always injured with like groin, something, like he's always got the muscular injuries. Yeah, how's he had more of an impact than Dele Alli this season? Regardless, Mourinho or not Mourinho, man's been playing restricted 60 minutes per match whenever he's played, and still he's ahead of Dele Alli. Dele Alli's been disappointing for me on a whole, but yeah, that's my thoughts on Dele Alli. I hope next season he can step it up. And if I don't even know what manager they're gonna even have, but that should be interesting. So
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. And
yeah,
just the fact that Harry Kane is going to be looking at potentially goals. If he goes, it's going to mean a lot of the players, attacking players, need to step up. Dele Alli's going to need to step up. Yeah, that's a that's a lot of goals.
that's what I'm
He's
trying to
such a
say.
club.
Next
And
season he's gonna have to bring it up.
Son can't do it all on his own, so somebody's going to step up.
I'm not gonna lie. If United are clever, I'm going for Son.
That's not happening. Fam.
No, you got Tevin, deep our team. We need a right winger.
Bro, listen, I didn't say it didn't make sense. I just said it's not happening, fam. We should have gone in for Son like 2-3 years ago. He's been this guy, fam. This is the thing when people like, you know, like he's been no, bro. He's been the same player this whole time. It's just that he put the ball in the back of the net a few more times now. But he's been doing this exact same thing throughout, and we should have got him then. But yeah,
Son and Haaland would make more sense to me.
We're not getting either of those, fam. Erling Haaland doesn't come into play for Man United. I tell you that now, fam.
All right.
I'll put money. We'll bet live on recording. Me,
No.
there you go.
I ain't that confident. There's a lot of teams with money.
You might do your crossbar challenge.
Soon come.
Oh my god, this guy's been ducking me for months.
Season
now.
finale.
It's almost 6 months now. You know, it's almost like 6 months.
It's not been 6 months. It's not been.
Wegz has been playing regular football as well, man.
Right. I know he's been practicing
I
weekly.
haven't been practicing. It's funny though. This weekend I actually scored from like 35 yards, which is quite funny.
That's not the halfway line, my G.
Bruv, I have to hit the crossbar. If I'm scoring from 35 yards and beating a keeper, which is in the goal, trust me, I'm hitting the crossbar, which is standing still. But we'll get onto that another time.
Man like Wegz is counting them goals when it's warm-ups, fam, and the goalkeeper's not even looking, fam. Wegz counting goals like Pele, fam. Anything in the back garden.
On match day, if he scores a goal.
Yeah,
Pele scoring against his youth. Yep,
that's very funny, Tevin. I'll give you that. Man said match day goals.
Match day goals.
Bro.
What, warming up? Yeah, I scored 4 already before the game even kicked off.
Yeah. Bro. No, because I always used to get on my nerves there. Back then, everyone would say, yo, Pele scored 1,000 goals. I'm like, bro, what is he doing, bro, for he's scoring all these goals? How is he scoring all these goals, bro?
That's crazy.
That's another one. Who's Romario, fam? Romario is another one, bro. He's another one, bro. Dubious goals committee, fam. He was just counting anything and everything, bro. Man will kick a piece of chewing gum into the bin. Say, yeah, that's a goal, fam. Add that to the tally.
Because no one could do it them days.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's true.
What was I saying, man?
But nah. I was gonna say as well. Final question, obviously, to wrap up the Premier League. Who do you think between the teams that we support? Who's the main? I feel like we may have covered this, but who is a player that you would like? Forget the price to your squad right now. Who do you bring?
Anyone in the world?
Anyone in the world, and thinking obviously long term. That you just can't just say Ronaldo or Messi.
Okay.
I can't lie to you. Me personally,
I
I'm
have
saying
one.
Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland, look.
Erling Haaland. If I no price is not object, Erling Haaland is what I'm going for.
Is he the one that brings the Premier League to Man United?
1000%. He's the one who brings us multiple Premier Leagues for the next decade.
Oh, raw. Okay.
He's the guy, fam. He's the guy.
I hear it. I'm not gonna say he's a brother that scored at 20 years of age and scored 40 goals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's what we need. We need the machine up front, fam.
He was. I think only Lewandowski scored 40 goals this season.
Bruv, you see
Actually, that's a lie.
Lewandowski?
No.
No. Lewandowski scored 41 goals in 29 games this season.
That's a madness.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
crazy.
freak of nature.
And he was
Freak of
injured for
nature.
about a month or two as well.
Yeah.
That man still broke record on the last day. Gunman. Elite gunman.
One day we're gonna have a conversation about serial strikers and in their prime, because I don't think Man United have had a serial striker and a proper number 9 since Ruud van Nistelrooy. Like Wayne Rooney could do it, but Van Nistelrooy was elite finishing.
Fam, see.
I should give you that.
Yeah,
give you that
I
one.
keep saying this, fam. This is another one as well. I have this argument with my friends all the time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Cavani's balling." I'm like, "Bro, Cavani's not the Cavani that was at PSG and Napoli, fam. He's washed now. He's putting the ball in the back of the net, but he's not the guy we needed." And like I said, Ed Woodward has a habit of buying these washed strikers when they're done at the end of their careers to come to United, fam. Get us a guy in his prime, fam. Get Harry Kane, get Erling Haaland, fam. None of this waiting for Benzema to be 41 and say, yeah, let's bring him in now, bro. No, come on, man.
Oh yeah, you had Zlatan as well. I forgot you had Zlatan, Cavani, and
Hold.
Zlatan.
Old striker.
Cold and old.
Yeah. I hear you.
That man were in their last legs before they came left. That was where did that man go after, fam? MLS, retired. Where else, bro?
No, bro. What do you mean? Zlatan went back to AC Milan. Man, I think they went third or second, bro, this season.
He's the only one. He's the only one who's still playing.
Because he's a freak.
Yeah, he's a freak. The rest of them,
Zlatan keeps himself in good shape.
Falcao, I don't know what going for him. He might be somewhere in China playing in one of those leagues right now.
Done out here.
Yeah, bun him. But Rangi, what player would you want to sign to your fake?
For me, I would like to see a left back come in, Nuno Mendes. He's a young footballer for Sporting Lisbon who's batted it up this season. He's got a lot of assists and he got a few goals this season, but he got a lot of assists and they won the league. So and he just looks Sporting won the league, and I think so. Yeah, let me just say, I think. Anyway, but anyway, it's just from what I've seen in terms of what I feel like he will add towards. He is doing what they actually believe that Benjamin Mendy would do for the club, but I just feel since that two ACL injuries that he's had, he's not the same player. So we've just got to come to terms that hey, we need the player that we actually wanted when we paid 50 mil for, man.
Hey.
So. And we could get this guy for quite reasonable amount of money. I was seeing it was around
100
30 to 40. No, 100. It was about 30.
You're going on like to your owners. That's not light change.
Man, we still ain't broke the 100 mil barrier yet, bro. None of us in the Premier League have.
No one has.
I mean, we get to get into those limits. But I mean, if you're gonna pay for a big striker like Harry Kane or Erling, you're gonna have to spend 100 M's. So.
Have you? Sorry to go off court. No, that's I have heard about Nuno Mendes, and he is cool. I've seen parts of his game, but I haven't seen his stats and whatnot. The last player from Sporting Lisbon was obviously Fernandes, and his stats were everywhere before we bought him. So in comparison, I hear you. But for a left back, I could see City needing that. Just to go off topic, because you talked about has anyone broke the 100 M kind of bracket? Yeah, deep it. Barcelona bought Griezmann and Coutinho at a stage for over 100 and something M's. That's why they're finished financially. They're finished.
And Ousmane Dembele, 400 over 100.
Yeah, that's three players.
Three players over 100 M's. Yeah.
And they sold one person in Neymar for over 100 M's.
Yeah.
Their logic doesn't make sense. Even Real Madrid, that's why they're low-key finished as well, because they spent peas on Hazard. And that's backfired. So that's why they're done. For me, who would I want at Man United? I would want I agree with Tevin in terms of Haaland. But I feel like we need a DM, a mobile DM. And for me, I'm slightly gearing towards, and this is based on how they've done this season, yeah. But Declan Rice looks like a very good prospect of how he could fit into Man United's game. Him or Wilfred Ndidi. Just how both have been effective for their team systems this season. Because at West Ham have had a crazy season. Like they're finished in the Europa League spot. They're going to be playing European football next season. Obviously, Leicester, Wilfred Ndidi, solid, tough. The only time I've seen him fluff up is obviously when he's been injured, but that's it. And that's like he's not a reckless player. He's quite composed on the ball. He can dictate ball. He can pick it up off the centre backs, and he can move the ball quick. He's all very all-rounded players. But yeah, I'd say one of those two to fill the DM role properly, to potentially get rid of Fred, but not McTominay, because McTominay's got age on him. He's got age on him, and he's got physical build, which is big to have in the midfield. Because listen, McTominay this season, I'm not gonna lie, the way he's popped up with goals, I gotta give him some respect. I didn't think he had it. I'm not gonna. I don't call him McSauce. I only do that when I'm bantering, but when I'm talking serious,
I like McTalentless.
Negative Nancy's in the pod. I see.
So what going for the manager Matic? You want him or what's going on with him then? Because he's a kind of similar build to McTominay, I'd say.
If we don't sign a centre back, I could see him converted into that role, or as in a backup.
Oh, so you think he's just gonna be a fringe player? Then?
Yeah, definitely a fringe player. I can't see him starting for Man United long term.
That is honestly terrible, fam. Matic, not Nemanja Matic. What's it called? Matic turning into a centre back, fam.
Yeah,
as low as he is already. You want him to start chasing Werner and them, man?
No. Tevin, deep. Who's at our back? Yeah,
fam.
Okay, but I'm talking about who's the person you've already cussed. Is Matic slower than Maguire? No, he's not.
I don't know. That'll be a good race.
Matic is faster.
Is it what we're talking about here, fam? And you might have defended this guy, fam. 8 a.m. We're talking about him racing a man who's 36. And you said it will be a good race, fam.
I never said it would be a good race. That's Rangi.
But you don't even know. You can't even say it confidently who'd be faster, bro. You can't even say it.
I know. Matic is faster.
Oh, bro.
Go check the stats on FIFA.
Wow, man.
I'm playing.
Anyway, man.
The people, thanks again for tuning with another episode of the Part-Timers. You know it is. Obviously got a few members missing, but obviously they're showing their love from wherever they are. But anyway, thanks again, and subscribe, like all that shenanigans. You know how it go. And we'll see you again soon.